On July the 6th, 2001, said very casually, "Hey, I'm so glad I ran into you. Do you want to?" I said, "What's that mean?" And he says, "We're going to start getting rough with these guys." And he described these 10 techniques. I volunteered on September 12th. And I volunteered again and again and again, 4 times. We said, well, we've got to get on the stick and we have to find this guy. And we have with a young, like 23-year-old who we believed at the time was the number 3 in Al-Qaeda. Well, 9/11 is an open criminal investigation, so I have to invite the FBI. I have to invite the Pakistanis. And then I thought, I would want it to be dark. I wouldn't want anybody to see me. And then I thought, I need weapons, like lots of weapons. I bought guns, ammunition, battering rams, bulletproof vests, knives. We had to him. That was all we knew. 3 FBI agents and I. He got up, he shook their hands. He was crying, he was strapped down. He asked if I would hold his, which I did. We had to maneuver him. We laid him on the luggage rack at the back of the plane and tied him down. Well, they were supposed to start off with the least dangerous technique. He was shot 3 times and severely wounded. Honestly, my colleagues pumping into him as quickly as they could. It was just oozing out of him, pooling underneath the bed. He was soaked in, we were soaked in, and it gets gradually worse from there. His face and in his mouth, and then started on his face. They did this 87 times. And then they revived him just so that they could him more. And in a very rapid succession, we some of the most important leaders of Al-Qaeda, where we strip the prisoner naked and then chain him to an eye bolt in the ceiling so he can't sit or lay or get comfortable in any way. We murdered 2 prisoners. They strip you naked, chain you to that eye bolt in the ceiling again, and then have these industrial strength lights on you. And so my wife and I actually went out that night to celebrate.